What is up, you guys? Damage here about with some more movies and game media. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite shows on Netflix, and that is Ozark Season 3. And I think that Ozark is probably one of the greatest shows that Netflix has to offer, in my opinion. And I really think it's good. And if you guys haven't seen it, it's worth your binging. It's like 3 seasons, and all seasons like 10 episodes, I believe. So yeah, go binge it, because at first, I'm gonna be honest, when I first watched Ozark, I wasn't into it at all. It took me like 2 or 3 months to come back to it, and after I finished that first season, I was hooked. So go do that. But I'm just gonna give you like a quick synopsis of the show. Basically, Marty and his family have to move to Ozark to start a new business, basically in crime. To keep their family alive, they still have to prove themselves worthy to the Mexican drug cartel. I think that this season did a lot with the Mexican drug cartel. We got to see a lot more of them in this season than in the previous season. But I think the Mexican drug cartel was handled very well in this season. But anyway, we also have the challenge of the FBI looking into the money laundering, because they are having a casino on a boat, which is very well done, by the way. I think they filmed this mostly in Georgia, which I can clearly tell because I can see some of the stuff I know that's in Georgia. But anyway, that's your quick synopsis of the show. But it's really, really good. I really do highly suggest that you go watch it. Starting, of course, with the first season. It's very good. But anyway, in this season, we have an unexpected family member that's visiting the Bird family, and it caused a little bit of trouble for the family, you know? And that unexpected family member is Wendy's brother, which is, his name's Ben, but he has bipolar disorder, and it really plays out through the course of these 10 episodes. And I think I really didn't know the purpose of Ben in this season, because he really wasn't useful in the first half of this season, but in the back half of this season, you really care about this character. And I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys, but the last 3 episodes make you want to root for him. And also, the actor that plays him, he looked like Keanu Reeves, don't he? I just thought about that. I was like, is this Keanu Reeves? No, it's not. But anyway. But I just gotta say, was it kind of weird that he had an accent and Wendy didn't? I know they grew up, in the same household, but I would think that Wendy would have a country accent as well. But anyway, we have to talk about his sister, Wendy. Wendy is probably one of the greatest characters in this show. She's very developed in this season, and also in season 2, I think we have to watch out for Wendy in season 2, the end of season 2, but especially in season 3, when everything comes to an end. I feel like her character might change a lot. I mean, she already have changed because of the situation that they're in, but she might really have changed to the point of no return. But her husband, Marty, which played by Jason Bateman, is very well in all episodes. I'm glad we saw more of him this season than in season 2. I don't know why we got less of him in season 2, but hey, I'm still glad that he's back for more episodes. But anyway, I gotta talk about their kids, because their kids were kind of annoying. Well, I actually think they were more annoying in season 2 and season 1 than in season 3, because I think they need to be involved more with the business than they already have been.
And just to clarify, if you guys still don't know anything about the show, the kids are in on it. They know what's happening with their family, and if they don't listen to their parents, they basically die. They all die. But they still find a way to not listen to their parents and be very ignorant at times. But anyway, again, I think they was better this season than in the previous seasons. But anyway, I think that overall characters for this season, I thought that most of these characters were going to be gone by the end of this season. I didn't know if this was going to be the last season, but after episode 10, the ending of episode 10, it does set up for season 4, which I am super excited, and I can't wait for season 4. And it better be greenlit for season 4, because Netflix sometimes do this to themselves. They leave on a cliffhanger, but don't come back. So please come back. But overall, it was a very, very good season. And I'm finna get into some spoilers, so you have been warned. I will talk about the ending and how some of these characters did not make it. Okay? You guys still here? Alright, let's get into it. We're going to start with Ben. We see that Wendy had to give up her brother because, again, he wouldn't take his pills. You know what? I actually thought about it. Why they didn't slip, like, his pills into like his drink or, you know, I guess food, they could have done that. It would have all been avoided when Ben told Helen's kid what she do for a living, and you know, that was Helen's biggest rule: do not tell my kid anything about what I'm doing for the cartel. But yeah, they could have done that, and he would have been alive, but they didn't do it. But since he didn't take his medication, he kept calling Helen to say he apologized and say that he wants to come back. So Wendy had to give him up to the hitman. So yeah, she basically set her brother up to die. But then again, it was going to be her brother, either her brother or the whole entire family, and Ruth as well. But yeah, it wouldn't have been that bad. So I guess she wasn't forced to give him up, because he was still going to try to call Helen to apologize. But anyway, speaking of Helen, we got to talk about that ending with all the characters going to Mexico to meet up with their boss. As soon as they got out of the car, I didn't think anything was going to happen. Honestly, I didn't think, because Helen brought his kids back to him because it was a whole mass shooting with a christening, and he wanted her to keep the kids for a moment. But anyway, Helen, Marty, and Wendy and his kids, the boss kids, all drove to Mexico. Well, they didn't drive to Mexico. They took a flight to Mexico. But when they pull up to the house, we see that Marty, Wendy, and also Helen pull up and get out the car. And lo and behold, Helen gets shot in the face. Yes, Helen gets shot in the face, and it came out of nowhere. Like, I didn't see it coming at all. Let me know what you guys saw it coming, because I didn't. Please share your thoughts down below, what you guys think about the season overall. And I appreciate you guys for sticking by. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. And I'll see you guys soon for more videos. Please be sure to subscribe as well. Peace.